Try Jesus, not me, 'cause I throw hands. Try Jesus, please don't try me, because I'm fine. I know what he said about getting slapped, but if you touch me or mine, we gon' have to scrap. So, try Jesus, please don't try me, because I'm fine. I have no problem laying these hands.
Here we go, we taking this city. Here we go, we taking this city. Here we go, we taking this city. The next stop, the whole wide world. Here we go, we taking this city. Here we go, we taking this city. Here we go, we taking this city. The next stop, the whole wide world.
I done fucked bad chicks from Vegas to Japan, different hemisphere hotties from Greece to Thailand. Been on safari in the motherland. A rice in Indochina with a crew of Asian fans. I told you keep the block 'cause the world is mine. Hit the currency exchange, it's Euro time. Monte Carlo casino, spending dime. Fast cars to Autobahn, Berlin is mine. Catch me in Paris, but not in the Hilton. 5-star hotels, 6-star pimpin'. Now I'm in Brazil and I'm bicycle dip. South American queens, big boss living. Different places, brand new faces. Got more locations than military bases. I've been caught my dreams, so ain't no more chase. Stamp my passport, next destination.
Here we go, we taking this city. Here we go, we taking this city. Here we go, we taking this city. The next stop, the whole wide world. Here we go, we taking this city. Here we go, we taking this city. Here we go, we taking this city. The next stop, the whole wide world.
This journey up in Richmond County.
And this is Shut Up and Talk TV, the mighty Negro Tron. Oh, okay. Okay, look. You know what I love about one thing, D, if anyone that follows you on social media, if y'all don't start now, on anything, everything we dreamed or thought about as kids, especially when it came to cartoons, from G.I. Joe to Transformers, you done made a mess around and made characters.
I'm an artiste, and I'm sensitive about my
This is true. I got to give it to you. Check it out, man. We got a crazy show today, man. A lot to talk about. The premiere of a new segment that we'll be doing on the show from time to time.
The last 48.
Yeah, look. Something like that. Dog and Devious feel like basically I done came up with a way for us to snitch on ourselves. But I like to call it confessions, man. It's literally where we sit down, or other people, strangers throughout the city, throughout the state, even some rappers and some celebrities sit down and they confess, man. They tell something, one of their deep, dark secrets that they might have never told nobody. We figured the best way to start the show, or to start this series in the show, is to tell one of ours.
I call it, if you had any hope of getting back together with your ex, it's done.
It's a wrap, man. Well,
Rap City in the basement.
Some of that have come out though. Check it out. So I was at an event this past weekend, and people have been seeing it. I put up a couple posts just talking about it, and I had one dude, man, come up to me, and he literally was talking about he wanted to be on the show. He wanted to give his confession. Yeah. His confession was that he had a menage with his baby mamas. Now that might be like, okay, basically, what makes it worse is if you knew these baby mamas, they stay like trying to kill each other. So I don't know if he was lying or telling the truth, but when I seen, I'm like, bruh, that'll be dope.
I mean, Bad Moochie has put me in a murderous rage at times.
I can understand it.
Maybe it wasn't what it was supposed to be.
Unfortunately, I couldn't let him do the thing though, because to me, I'm like, the only way that's gonna be good is if you tell the names. And I'm like, I'm not trying to look. They'll never sign off on using their names. I'm trying to get
them both on the show.
Look, yeah, feel me? Look, they could turn some Jerry Springer real quick. But nah, man, we had a lot of folks just coming. I had another dude, man. Look, this dude is like is known out here. You know, one like throughout the city, in higher parts. He a fair skinned brother of us, if you will. Not our skin, but fair skin. But this dude was like basically letting it be known, like, bruh, he be messing with that meth. Like it was cool. Like how most dudes might smoke a blunt. He was like, yeah, man, I do it, but I don't, I'm not addicted. And in his mind, since he wasn't addicted, that made it okay.
Let's do the Jenny Jones. For those of y'all who remember, disclaimer: we are not responsible if you ruin your life by coming on the show confessing to something.
Yeah,
this is voluntary and optional. Don't destroy yourself trying to be on TV.
I figure a lot of folks, especially out here, we got a lot of Catholics, they usually go to the priest and they confess their sins to a priest. I say, hey, you don't need to be a priest, or you don't need to go to a priest, man. Come holler at us, man. Come put it on tape. Come let us know your deep, darkest secrets.
I will absolve you, resolve you, dissolve you if you say something too out of pocket. But you can get clarity here.
Look, I'll tell you real quick. Sleep with 3 Amy's and 2 Marys, and you good to go, man. That's all you got to do.
Thank you, Jesus.
Hallelujah. I don't know where we're going on that one. But, hey, this is say, man, I'm excited for this. We're going to get it started right. Before we do that, man, we also had to take a stab at one of the most incredible songs I've heard in a very long time. If y'all watching this, you actually just witnessed it. But I want to play it again. Yeah. So this is what we're going to do right now. We're going to take a break. We're going to show you this song again. And, of course, we had to put our little take on it. But this is Try Jesus. Check it out.
Try Jesus, not me. 'Cause I throw hands. Try Jesus, please don't try me. Because I'm fine. About getting slapped, but if you touch me or mine, we gon' have to scrap. So try Jesus, please don't try me, because I'm fine. I have no problem laying these hands.
And we're back. What'd I tell y'all, man? Hey, we had to do it. And honestly, as I was watching that video, and I'm like, man, that's especially the OGs tell you the heartbeat, man. What happened to the old school where you go toe for toe, man, So that's what I loved about it. But then I was like, look, I got to be honest, how we are in this day and age. Check it out, man. I'm not wrestling with no other grown man. If these first 2 knockouts don't do the deed, then it is what it is. But I'm telling you right now, especially now that I have a daughter and I know you have daughters, you best believe we're going to keep a clip or 2. Mm-hmm. So for me, I'll throw hands, but that ain't all I might have to throw.
For the record, I ain't never thrown more than 2 when somebody stood up.
Come on now.
If I catch you with 2 and you stay standing, you are amazing.
And I like to think,
shooting you out of respect.
Yeah, if you run up on me, I like to think you definitely going to call on Jesus one way or the other. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm saying. Cry Jesus. Hey, man, y'all got to understand, we love doing this show, man. We have so much fun. We like to bring you a lot of not only the hot topics as far as entertainment, but also what's going on locally, man. I'm looking forward, man, as we go into a new era, if you will, to really start stepping out to the community, man, and seeing what's going on, who got something hot, and showcasing that. So if you're part of the community, you doing something that you want to let everybody know about, make sure you reach out to us, man. The best way to do that is go to facebook.com/ShutUpAndTalkOfficial. That's Shut Up and Talk Official. Go there, inbox us, let us know what you're doing, and we'll send a camera crew, man. Or we might even come out and see what's going on. We'll wear our masks. Make sure you ain't walking. Don't need to catch none of that coronas. But we'll do the damn thing.
If you have coronas, it'd be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, our Corona Nita.
Lime and grenadine. That get you a Corona, put a little bit of grenadine in it with some lime. Solid drink.
Look. He teaches you something right here, man. That's another thing we ain't brought to the show yet, but we've been talking about the Ghetto Gourmet.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a lot to look forward to, man, that coming up. But the number one thing you got to do is make sure right now, when you're done watching this video, like it, share it, tell somebody else about it, man. Look, subscribe. Follow. There you go, man. We need to get these subscribe numbers up. Doing the damn thing, man. But on that note, it's about that time?
Yeah,
I think it is, man. Hey, try Jesus.
It's happy hour somewhere.
Look, we're going to take a break. When we come back, you're going to hear these confessions, man.
Yeah.
Hey, and I'm telling you right now, they might blow your mind. Hey, more Shut Up and Talk after this.
Action. All right. LB wants me to tell it like it is. So I'm going to tell it like it is. Something y'all don't know, I'm going to go ahead and confess to right now. Something that happened a long time ago. Long time ago. So look, we were riding around town like we always would on Friday night or whatever, trying to find something to get into. Somebody hit me up, was like, there's something going down over here downtown Oakland. So we ride from the Rich to downtown Oakland and run into some people here, run into some people there. Long story short, we get into a little scuffle before we get to the club. So when we get to the club, it just so happened the people that we got to the scuffle with was at the door, like walking in literally and talking to security, pointing at us, right? So, being the people we are, the nice young gentlemen, we walked up there and tried to get ourselves into that club. And let's just say security was a sucker and went with them and decided not to let us in. And there was a lot of beautiful women in there that night, you know what I'm saying? So we decided to do what, you know, any decent human being, any strong citizen of this America that we gonna make great again. We went to a payphone because they still had them back in them days, and yeah, we had the party shut down. Yeah. We act like an old lady that was having trouble sleeping because all that hippity hop that was going on next door. Yeah, not proud of myself, but we got the people that was inside, outside that we needed to talk to. So, yeah, shut that bitch down.
Did you hook up with any of the girls once you shut it down?
Nah, I'm a decent man. I just wanted to make sure everybody got home safe that night. So the ones that came with us was to make sure they got home safe. Uber wasn't out there, so, you know, we just did our part to make sure young, beautiful people like ourselves. Like, mind you, back then we was young too. You know what I'm saying? It was a good time. After the party, in the parking lot, when we shut it down. Yeah, I'm proud of it. I'll do it again. No, I wouldn't. That's just wrong. I don't even go to clubs.
Man, I ain't telling y'all shit till I get what I was promised. Thank you. Was that so hard? Alright, so you said you want confessions. I got a bunch of things to confess now that I've been paid properly. I think this is the worst idea for a show LB's ever had. Why would I come on TV and tell on myself? That goes against everything I believe in. But since we confessing, here, I'll confess. I leave my quarantine mask on during sex. That's what I do. That's what I'm into. That's what I like. Give you another confession. I was wearing masks during sex way before the quarantine. I got a Darth Vader mask that give me the whole James Earl Jones, like I got a 15 in my throat, and the ladies love it. Believe it. Anything have I ever told on anybody or snitched? Nah, because I don't do that, and I'm still uncomfortable telling on myself. Here's a confession. Hennessy straight tastes nasty. All of y'all think y'all hard and tough, like I drink shots of Henny. Mix that shit with something else because it don't taste good by itself. This is not really a confession. This is more of advice. If you've been in 8 relationships in the last 6 months, stop posting it on Facebook because I'm confessing. We all laughing at you. Stop giving relationship advice. You dumb as hell. Nobody listens to you. You don't know your worth because your worth is that of a double-digit credit score. You suck. Stop. I also confess that my apple pie wasn't in that bag. And if they think I'm going to go past a lot of time without my apple pie, everybody will shut up and talk is crazy. So, them my confessions. I ain't got nothing else to say. And I don't know why. LB better say something good since he got us out here snitching on ourselves. I'll holler. Sir, can you please remove your shades?
Oh, what? Oh, these? Oh, yeah. Fine, y'all want me to tell it like it is? First of all, I want to start by saying I agree with both Dog and Devious. This is probably one of my dumbest ideas yet. I was bored, had a lot on my mind on social media, so I started posting basically my business.
just kind of just letting it out there, letting folks know some stuff I went through at my early ages, before I became this seasoned young man you see before you. And a lot of folks started commenting back saying, oh my God, are these confessions? Are these real? Got a lot of inboxes. Everybody asked me, is this real? Are you lying? Are you just making these up? And the fact was, every one of them was real. So I said, you know what? We older now. We don't live a long life, been through a lot. A lot of stuff a lot of folks wouldn't believe. So I said, man, let's start telling it like it is, man. Let's tell some of my business, man. Let's tell some confessions. Now, understand, we're not snitching because nobody's going to jail. Nobody's getting in trouble for any of these. All this is in the past. This happened years ago, hopefully. But just shed some light, man, with the hope maybe the younger generation or maybe some of y'all older cats that's still out there wilding will maybe listen or see one of these confessions and be like, you know what, I got to chill out. So I figure I'll start with mine. Mine's a little different than Dog and Devious's. When I first moved to New Mexico, literally I moved out here because I was in love, man. I met a beautiful woman, in school doing her thing, really taking care of her brother. And she asked me to move out, and I had never lived with a woman before, never like long term, feel me? So I was like, all right, you know what? Try something different. I went through a lot in Cali. I said, so I need to get away anyways. I need a fresh start. Let's move to Bouquet. I would later come to find out that they call this place a land of entrapment for a reason. Over the next 2 years, I was probably the worst man she ever dealt with. Now, I didn't start off that way. I was very loving and attentive, and I was, I knew how to romance her and take care of her, so to speak, in all those good departments like the bedroom and things. But I ain't gonna lie, I was a broken man, so I was wilding, we was touring a lot, so I'd be on the road wilding out doing my thing. I'd be, in and out of the clubs. I mean, some of y'all even watching this probably seen me or was with me in a club acting up. Last thing you would have thought is I was in a relationship. I was that foul. Needless to say, a lot went on. She had found, went through my MySpace, found some messages, went through my phone, found some pictures. I remember one time, man, I'm in the shower, trying to get all fresh and so clean. And literally she opens the door and throws back the curtain and she got my phone in her hand. And I'll never forget, I had a Boost mobile phone. And I thought I had a password on it. She was showing the phone, she's like, who is this? Why do you have these pictures in your phone? And I've always been the type, I'm sweating because I'm nervous, man. I can't believe I'm telling this story. But I'm the type, I'm a grown man, so I ain't about to answer to nobody. My mama passed away in 2007. That was the last time I answered to a woman that I had to answer to, understand. So in my mind, I was like, why you go through my phone? You should never went through my phone. Stupid though. Mind you, this is a good woman, fine woman, but I'm still wild and doing my thing. A lot goes on, man. We get in a fight once. I remember I leave and I'm out hustling. We out over at Coors and Central at the Smiths, slanging CDs. She pulls up and I'm like, what the hell she doing here? Get in the car and she literally, man, this is how you know she was a good woman. She literally hands me a plane ticket and said, hey, you need to go home. Your mom's not doing so well. She was like, I know we've been fighting, we've been going through. We'll deal with that when you get back. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, oh, wow. So I hopped on the plane, went home. Sadly, my mom's passed. You would think that would have made me change my ways or realize I need to focus up. Nah, not at all. That only made me worse. Started drinking even more, wilding even more, and on the road even more, if you will. Needless to say, long story short, man, one day I come home and she doesn't. Second day, I'm at home, she ain't. I'm calling her dad, I'm calling around the city to her friends, ain't nobody heard from her, or they just ain't answering my calls. Finally, I said, man, let's hop on that good old MySpace. Man, I hop on MySpace, and I look at her top 8, I think it's top 16, I decide something, and I'm in that bad boy. Put me right at the first picture. I'm like, okay, so she on her MySpace, she checking for me. She even put my picture up top. Man, I look at that default picture, man. Do y'all know her default picture was her and another dude kissing? Oh, my Lord. When I say, man, it broke me. But I gotta be raw. This is how spiteful dudes be. So in my mind, I said, you know what? Okay, I called her a couple of times. She finally answers. Yeah, I've been at work. Sorry, I was at my dad's. Some things came up. I'll be home after work today. Cool. I literally take that picture I found on MySpace of her and dude. I print out like 10 copies. I've never told this story. I print out like 10 copies and I tape it all around the house. In the living room, bedroom, bathroom. Pictures of her and the other dude kissing, man. I don't know what I thought that was gonna solve, but in my head it's like, oh, I'm about to get her ass good. Man, she comes home. Soon as she walks in, she walks into the room first. She didn't even notice him in the living room. She walks in the room, comes back out with one of the pictures, just starts bawling, crying. She was like, but she didn't say she was sorry, y'all. She didn't say, like, try to make excuses. She just said, I want it to be over. I don't want to be with you no more. I ain't know how to tell you, so that's who I've been with. I've been with him. Oh, God. Lord Jesus, it killed me, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I can laugh today, but I was a broken man when this happened like 12 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever. Fast forward, stuff goes on, man. This is the ultimate confession right here. Literally within a couple weeks of that happening, she finds out she's pregnant, y'all. Whew. She calls me, she like, I'm pregnant, I don't know whose it is. It could be yours, it could be his. I'm like, man, it is, I'm here, I'm juiced. In my mind, this is my second win, cool. We have a baby, it's nothing, man. I've been with this chick 3 years. So it's like, of course, she go, that's my baby. This new dude ain't did nothing. Man, I'm juiced, man, look. Here's the great thing about it. This dude, he might see this too. This dude, it was his first child. I don't know, they had a baby, so I know what's up. He was scared to touch her. His whole thing was he didn't want her to have a miscarriage or risk losing the baby, so he wasn't gonna say or do nothing. So literally, y'all, the next 9 months, me and her had some of the craziest, wildest sex everywhere from my house to the car to the apartment, everything, man. Look, it went down. Reignited, we emailing each other. That's when we really communicated, because she was still back and forth with old boy. So we literally emailing. I done literally went from being this my chick, this my lady, my love, to now I'm the side dude. She come to me on the weekends or when she's supposed to be at work. We living the good life, man. I'm like, it's going down, man. Dude finds one of the letters, the emails I send her. Dude emails me back from her account, tells me, bro, you won. I read all the emails. She loves you. She wants to be with you, not me. He says, do me a favor, stay away from my child. I'm like, well, damn, okay. Later that night, she hit me up. She like, yeah, he found out everything. She's like, I love you. We're just going to be together. Everything's going to be great. I just got to figure out a way to, get out of the situation, get away from him. Cool. The next day, y'all, she hits me up. She says, baby, my water just broke. I'm on my way to the hospital. She said, my dad's going to have my phone. She said, I'll call you as soon as I can. I love you. I'm like, all right, baby, let me know if you do anything. I'll come up there as soon as you need me to. Just let me know. Y'all, that was literally, I want to say, at least, it should have been about 10, 11 years ago. Now, I have not spoken or seen that girl since that call. Yes, she had the baby, never called me, never text, never emailed. I've never heard. Honestly, she never even told me the baby was mine. However, I will let you know, me being the man I am, and something like a dick, and when I say dick, I mean a detective, I went and did some investigating. She now has 2 kids by the dude. Ain't no question. They got married, living happily ever after, somewhere in a whole other city and state, man. Needless to say, more of the story, I wasn't shit, so I got treated like shit. And was all said and done, look, she did me dirty, man. Needless to say, that's why I don't believe relationships. That's my confession. And I told it like it is.
I just asked you if you wanted a cup of water.
Oh, yeah.
Talk TV. Hey, did I tell y'all? Did I tell y'all?
Y'all should have been here for communion.
Man, look. Needless to say, first of all, no animals or exes were harmed during those confessions. However, man,
Feelings were destroyed.
Yeah, and hey, I'm gonna be raw with y'all, man. Like, look, I can laugh about it now or smile about it, but one, I recognize, I've always said this, and I've always been a true believer, man. Hurt people hurt people. And the worst thing you can do, and one of the main reasons why a lot of people be like, well, why you always talking about you single and things like that when you got loved ones or you got certain people around you? My thing is, like, for me, I'm in a healing process right now, So as I'm fixing me and becoming the best version of me, I gotta like, I can't get in another serious relationship, because to me it's foul to try to lock somebody down when you're dealing with your own BS.
I'm gonna confess, I laughed while you was telling your story.
Look.
We share a lot, but there were some things I didn't know.
Man, look, when I say, and I might regret even telling some of it, but I never, that's why anytime a man be like, man, I never do that, or hell no, I ain't that type of dude. Man, love and hurt will turn you to a whole different type of person.
Listen, if you ain't never been hurt and done something completely out of character, out of pocket, you ain't never been in love.
There you go. That's what it comes down to.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not generally a jealous person.
Yeah.
But I done been outside somebody's house in my
on now.
car mad
Look,
as hell.
man, look.
Because if you love somebody, the rules go out the window.
Right.
That's just real.
And I've told that story. Well, I've told my version of that story so many times, but I never tell that the part I just told, then or now, which is, hey, I knew I wasn't shit. I knew I was doing some foul, bro. I was wilding in the streets, and it wasn't that I didn't love her or didn't care about her. I just wasn't in a place to love her like she needed to be loved. Or the biggest part, appreciate what I had, man. So I wowed out. I did a lot of stupid stuff, and then when it was too late, all of a sudden I went to clean up my act and fix it. But it was too late, and she got the ultimate get back. Literally, y'all, counting down. I still have never spoke to that girl. Yeah. She has never. This is somebody that literally was in love 3 years in a relationship. I've never. We have not talked. But it's no hard feelings, man.
Until the inbox after this show.
Yeah, literally, but it's no hard feelings. I'm not mad at her, man. I wish her much. Seeing now that she's married with like 2 kids, I'm like, she did the right thing. Cutting me off. Look, because I was like, I want to believe I was like some dope. She was addicted and she wasn't going nowhere. So she had to go cold turkey. She had to just cut me off, could never contact me again. And it is what it is, man.
So basically, he just said that her husband is methadone and he's heroin. Y'all missed that part. But hey, it is what it is.
Look, hey, you need your fix. If you need a fix. No, let me stop.
I'm gonna stop starting.
But when it's all said and done, man, the one thing I love about confessions is, man, it's a cleansing, man. You turn a new page, man, keep it pushing. This is only the beginning when it comes to confessions, y'all. If you got a hot one or you got something you want to lay all out there, and preferably something nobody knows, man. We want them deep, dark secrets. Let us know, man. We'll come pull up, or you can even record yourself.
Feel free to tell.
Yeah. Let it be known. But
and C-cups are better recorded topless, if you want to. I'm just saying.
Look, the idea is, man, if you got something you want to get off your chest, or you need to get off your chest,
like
let us
help
you. Yeah, there you go. Hey, it might, you'll feel a lot better afterwards.
Yeah.
And we will too. We might laugh, we might cry, we might, I can't believe it. Either way, we definitely going to do something. It's all about entertainment when it's all said and done. I'm LB Johnson.
I'm the mighty Niggatron.
And this has been Shut Up and Talk TV. Hey, we'll holla.